Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be opening up a couple blasters of Topps Heritage. Basically this set is going to be all of today's major stars, but instead of in the normal Topps 2021 design, it's going to be the Topps 1972 design. So kind of similar to yesterday where we're going with some of the more retro designs, but today instead of there being multiple different retro designs, today it's just going to be that 1972 design. So we'll get a pretty good look at some of today's stars, and hopefully some of the future stars as well in the 1972 design. So without further ado, we'll break into the first box. Each box has 8 packs of 9 cards each, so a total of 72 cards in each box. Here we are with our odds of getting something special. Hopefully we get something special. I don't expect to get anything nearly as special as what we got yesterday, but you never know. So we'll see what we get today. Got cover boy Jacob Degrom right here, the most dominant pitcher in the major leagues today. Would have been a shoo-in for the Cy Young this year if he hadn't gotten hurt, but he did and was not able to bring it home. So we'll open up the first pack real quick and we'll get a good look at that design we're rocking with this year. So this product came out pretty early in the season, so we might get some views at some guys that are not currently on this team anymore. But first pack, we got Jose Quintana, Alex Verdugo, Jose Abreu. Here's our first rookie, Luis Garcia. Pretty decent rookie right there with that in-action parallel. Then we got Hanser Alberto. Nice Cody Bellinger in action. Josh Donaldson. Abraham Toro. Speaking of guys that are not currently still on the same team, he's been traded to the Mariners. Had a pretty decent second half of the season with them. And Nolan Arenado, who is also not on the Rockies anymore, was traded before this product even came out. Get into pack number 2. We got Joey Gallo, now of the Yankees. J.P. Crawford, who had a really good season. Next, we got a rookie stars with 3 different catchers. 2 of them are pretty good, and 1 has the potential to be pretty good as well. Joey Bart and Dalton Varsho, 2 former top prospects, as well as Ryan Jeffers, who made his debut this year. So that's a pretty cool looking card. And we got Danny Duffy, Max Scherzer in action. Ooh, and we got a insert rookie card of Ryan Mountcastle. Pretty good player right there. Then we got then and now insert of Joe Morgan and Bryce Harper. So 1 Hall of Famer and one most likely future Hall of Famer. And then Charlie Blackmon and Rio Ruiz. We'll get on into pack number 3. Some decent stuff we've pulled so far. Next we got Tim Anderson, the hero of the Field of Dreams game. Rafael Montero, Trey Turner. So that's both of the guys the Dodgers got in that trade. Next we got a rookie stars of Sam Huff and Tanner Houck. So 1 top prospect and 1 guy who has been relatively common rookie card that we'll probably see a lot throughout the next couple weeks. And then Spencer Howard. He's now of the Rangers. Jake Arrieta, Wilson Contreras, and Yasmani Grandal. So far doing pretty good. Finding a couple rookie cards. And good to see some of the pictures of some of these guys when they were young little leaguers. Next we got our AL batting leaders from 2 seasons ago now. We got Jeimer Candelario, Ryan Yarbrough, Kyle Schwarber, who had a really good season this past year, Nolan Arenado. That's the inaction version, so now we got both of his. And we got his Dribble Cabrera, Yu Darvish, Blake Trinan, nails out of the bullpen, great bullpen reliever, and then Altuve. Next, we got all Royals AL or rookie stars. Brady Singer, definitely a good pitching prospect, got a good chance to be pretty good. And we got Freddie Freeman, and we got all Marlins rookie stars with Sixto Sanchez, who dealt with some injuries this year, but really showed the potential that he could have in that shortened COVID season, as well as Jesus Sanchez, Yerrickson Profar. Then we got one of these boyhood photos of Jesus Luzardo, who was traded in that Starling Marte trade to the Marlins. Mike Yastrzemski. Then we got Alex Bregman in action. And I really like this design. Normally I'm not a huge fan of Heritage, but this is a really cool design, and I was definitely interested in picking up some of this because the design this year is a top tier design in my opinion. And Mike Minor. So far nothing too crazy, but as we saw yesterday, you never know when they're gonna hit something absolutely insane. We got Jalen Beeks, Gleyber Torres, Hunter Dozier. Oh, we got a Dodgers rookie stars, Keibert Ruiz, who was sent to the Nationals in the Scherzer and Trey Turner trade, and Mitch White, who helped out the boys in blue a little bit down the stretch when their pitching got very injured. We got Cole Calhoun. Nice, a Hall of Fame throwback to Roberto Clemente. And then a Kwang Yin Kim, Max Kepler, and Sandy Alcantara. So some pretty good stuff so far. Good one for my PC in that last pack. I definitely still want to track Keibert Ruiz and Josiah Gray's careers as they continue to develop into big time future big leaguers, even though they're no longer with the Dodgers. So that's cool to see Keibert right there. And we got Ryan McBroom, we got Framber Valdez, Jeff Samardzija, Josh Bell, and Jake Cronenworth rookies, another good rookie player right there. Then we got a Tigers rookie stars, which has all of their rookie pitchers except for the two big ones, Casey Mize and Tariq Skubal. Former Dodgers pick and Kyle Funkhauser, who went back to school before getting drafted again by the Tigers. That's a cool one. And Franmil Reyes, Austin Riley, the postseason hero for the Braves, and Archie Bradley. So we got one last pack in this first box. We got Chad Cole, Jeff McNeil, Brian Anderson, Raisel Iglesias, a Hanser Alberto. Nice 2020 postseason insert of Cody Bellinger, notching that home run against the Braves to clinch that World Series berth last year. So that's pretty sweet. Then a New Age Performers insert of Ian Happ. Mike Soroka, a guy who's gotten unbelievably unlucky with injuries, and I hope he's really hope he's able to bounce back from those because he's an extremely talented pitcher. Would love to see him be able to fully recognize that talent. And Nate Eovaldi. So that's box one. We got one box remaining. See if we get any second box magic like we got yesterday with Topps Archives. This set's a little bit bigger than Topps Archives, and hence we have not seen very many dupes yet, but we'll probably run into a bunch now that I've said that. Howie Kendrick, Adam Wainwright, and we got a Astros Rookie Stars card with Enoli Paredes, Blake Taylor, and Taylor Jones. We got another Josh Bell in action, a Raisel Iglesias, a Zach Davies, Trey Turner in action, Luis Arias, and Liam Hendricks. And we got Lance Lynn, Yandy Diaz, Hanser Alberto. We got a Yankees Rookie Stars with Estevan Florial and Clark Schmidt. So two pretty good young players for the Yankees. Might not become future stars, but might be very good role players. And we got another Roberto Clemente, Andrelton Simmons, Brandon Belt, and two really nice looking catcher prospects. William Contreras, the younger brother of Wilson Contreras, and Tyler Stevenson, the good young catcher for the Reds. So a couple nice players on that card as well. Then we got some AL pitching leaders. Then this year's AL MVP, Shohei Ohtani. Absolute season for the ages. Kevin Pillar. Nice Vladdy Jr., who just would have probably won the American League MVP in just about any other season, if not for the season that Shohei Ohtani put up. Then we got a Rookie Stars of Jorge Mateo and Edward Olivares. Then we got Kutch. We got a World Series Game 2 insert. Paul Goldschmidt, one of the most consistently good players of the last 8 years or so. And then Carson Kelly. So we're about this will be the halfway point of this box. So we'll kind of see, kind of winding down, but found some pretty cool stuff. Nothing as crazy as yesterday, but couldn't have possibly expected that yesterday and couldn't possibly expect to outdo it today. So here we are, Rookie Stars of Dylan Carlson and Evan White. Dylan Carlson had a pretty good year this year. Evan White's year was kind of derailed by injuries, but definitely two good young players. Andrew McCutchen, Eduardo Escobar, Fernando Tatis in action. A guy who, if he hadn't gotten hurt, would have probably won the NL MVP. Rhys Hoskins, Shane Bieber. A lot of... Yeah, last year seemed to be the year of injuries because this guy also probably would have had a pretty good shot to win that American League Cy Young if he hadn't gotten hurt. And Cesar Hernandez. And then we got a Rookie Stars all Chicago edition, but not the same team, of Tyson Miller and Jimmy Lambert. And then a all-star rookie of Luis Robert. It's a nice looking card. 4 packs to go. Let's see what we got. Next, first up, we got a Rookie Stars, Key Brian Hayes and Jose Garcia. Jose Garcia kind of burst onto the scene for the Reds in spring training last year and kind of made that shortstop position his own at the start of last season. And then Key Brian Hayes kind of killed it at the end of the COVID season and dealt with some injuries this year, but I think he's still definitely got all the potential in the world to be a great third baseman of the future for the Pirates. And then we got Sean Manaea. Mookie Betts, one of my favorite players. I'm super pumped that the Dodgers got him. Miggy, Clayton Kershaw, probably my favorite player in baseball right now. I'm very interested to see what happens with him as he's a free agent and where he might go when the lockout ends. Then we got Herman Marquez, Franmil Reyes, another Austin Riley, and Archie Bradley. And slightly different color on the back of one of those, so we'll see what's going on when that comes up. Dominic Smith, Austin Slater, Rick Porcello, Boyhood Stars card of Will Smith. cool story. Got to see him hit his first career home run, which was actually a walk-off home run against the Phillies in his rookie season. So that was one of those baseball moments I'm always going to remember. Justin Upton, Pete Alonso in action. Oh, we got a flashback to the year this set's originally from, of Apollo 17 landing on the moon. We got another Mike Soroka, another Nate Eovaldi. So we're down to our final two. For those of you who watched yesterday, you'll remember the second to last pack was where we hit the absolute insane hole that we had yesterday. Brett Anderson, Eric Thames, Justin Verlander. He'll be getting back into the fray next year after re-signing with the Astros before the lockout began. Willie Mays World Series MVP award. Nice looking card right there. And then Marco Gonzalez, Wilmer Flores, Taylor Williams, Abraham Toro, and Arenado. So we're down to our final pack. So let's see what we got in here. Okay, so we got Gregory Soto, Adam Hazley, Kenley Jansen. And we got a pitcher's rookie stars card, which will be nice. Got Davy Garcia, Ian Anderson, who was a big cog in that Braves machine to get them to that World Series trophy this year, and Christian Javier, who also had a great year for the Astros. Then we got some Yankees pitcher rookies, so some guys I'm not super familiar with, but you never know. And then Mookie Betts, JD Martinez, Antonio Senzatella. And to finish it off, our last one, Miguel Andujar. So that's 2 blasters done of Topps Heritage. Definitely didn't hit anything quite as amazing as we hit in yesterday's video of archives, but definitely found a lot of good rookies and found some cool inserts. So this is another one of those products where you're not necessarily looking to hit something super high end. It's more if you like the design of the cards for that year. It's something cool to see some of the current and hopefully future stars in a past Topps design. And personally, I really like this 1972 design. Some people might not like it as much, and then that would mean this probably isn't a product you'd want to go after. But that's all we got for today. I'll see you guys again tomorrow.